I'm debunking somebody I can only describe as a literal sack of shit that needs to get a fucking life and stop being a little bitch on the fucking internet. And if you don't want to hear me cuss, leave now. I'm gonna cuss a lot in this video, because this scumbag fucking deserves it. Who could be such a horrible person? I'm already saying all this about him right off the bat. Well, his name is MVDestroyHeiseiEditz with a Z, because I guess he wanted to be all fancy. Anyways, this scumbag has not only basically shown that he has no brain cell count in his fucking head whatsoever, he's also literally told people to kill themselves over this. To that later. Let's start out with one of his videos. And I must say, great taste in naming. Debunking this stupid FW fan gay. I'm not sure what the fuck a fan gay is supposed to mean. I guess you're trying to say he's a fan guy that's gay. I feel like fanboy is more effective. But whatever, dude. You do you. Just some of the stupid shit he says in this. Number 1, that evolved Monsterverse Goji is stronger than Shimu. You know, the kaiju we've yet to see because the fucking movie hasn't came out yet. But yes, we just know for a fact he's stronger physically than Shimu. You know, the goddamn kaiju that is like 10 times bigger than Godzilla. I'm sure Godzilla's really going to be physically stronger than Shimu. He called it. He said it. It means it's fact, everybody. This dumbass's opinion just equals facts. He's already proven that he can't debunk worth a flying fuck. But let's continue with this video. It says that evolved Monsterverse Goji is faster than any kaiju. No, he's not. Rodan is faster than him. King Ghidorah is probably faster than them. Kong, it was almost keeping up with him. Shimu can run on all fours, so pull that with the fact Shimu has longer legs than Godzilla and more legs and is bigger. Shimu's probably faster too when in a full-on sprint. Scar King's just a lankier, bigger Kong, so he's probably faster too. And comparing the Monsterverse kaijus to the FW kaijus is complete bullshit because they're from different verses. So, okay, whatever, man. It's great content. Next, he says that he's more durable than the Final Wars Monster X and Final Wars Godzilla because he can tank Shimu's ice breath, which we don't even know if he can or not yet, and we don't even know how powerful the ice breath is. So, as of right now, that means nothing. Literally nothing. Congratulations, you said something that made zero fucking sense. But to compare their durabilities, then compare Final Wars Godzilla and the meteor he tanked to the one that Monsterverse Godzilla tanked. So, I'll tell you something right now, the one Monsterverse Godzilla got hit with was a lot bigger. So you can make a valid argument that he's more durable if you use your fucking brain, which apparently you're incapable of, you dumb piece of shit. Anyways, let's continue with your shitball content. He's more intelligent than Monster X. What proof does he have? None. Doesn't show anything. At all. But yes, he's smarter because I said so. He's smarter because reasons. That's his logic right there. His opinion equals fact. Yeah, okay. He fought Scar King and Titanus Shimu. He hasn't yet, though. So, okay. And if he does, he's likely going to fight them with Kong. And your little thing to say he's stronger than Monster X just fought Final Wars Godzilla. Because Final Wars Godzilla is totally weaker than Shimu and Scar King. Because you've shown so much evidence to support that so far. With your fucking bullshit scaling. And he says something that almost makes sense. And that is that Monsterverse Godzilla should be more experienced due to how long he's lived. Except there's even an issue in the only sort of sound point he makes. And that is that Monster X shares similar origins to Showa King Ghidorah, who was born from a dying star, and we don't even know the fucking age of. Since we know that the Showa and Final Wars universes are deeply rooted together, and are arguably within the same cosmology and have similar origins for their kaiju, Monster X is just a Ghidorah. It's very possible he's actually older than that. And since he doesn't have a canonical age, and he could be a lot older or a lot younger than Legendary Godzilla, using ages is an invalid argument here. Now his dumbass excuse for saying that this Godzilla is better at combat is saying that he uses his raw power, heavy tail, and strong claws in combat. Like, you know, every fucking Godzilla monster that's ever had those uses. On top of this, FW Godzilla and Monster X use martial arts. It sounds retarded and really stupid, but they use them. So, although Monsterverse Godzilla can maybe be a little bit more experienced, I don't think he's better in combat, just because he uses his claws, as you like to put it. They all use their fucking claws. That's why they have claws. God, this guy has no fucking brain. How's he bullshit explanation for why he thinks evolved Goji's more durable? Well, of course, it's because he has extreme temperature resistance, like Final Wars Godzilla and Monster X both have, as they're taking hits from lasers and fucking lightning and atomic breath and, things like that. Just the stuff that's not even close to as high temperatures as the, Monsterverse stuff Godzilla's getting hit with, like, lasers and lightning and gravity beams, the same stuff that Monsterverse Godzilla and Monster X would be getting hit with. It's odd, isn't it? It's like they're the same fucking thing. It's like they have the same resistances. It's like your point makes no fucking sense because I just debunked it in like 2 seconds. Because I used more than half of a fucking brain cell. Something you're seemingly incapable of. Now for abilities, he doesn't even fucking try. He goes Atomic Breath, Nuclear Bite, which isn't even a thing, by the way, and something else. Okay, so you don't even know Monsterverse Godzilla's abilities, apparently, or just too fucking lazy to type them down. So I'll go ahead and go through them. Standard Atomic Breath, Nuclear Pulse, Red Nuclear Pulse, Thermonuclear Form. The ability to sense every kaiju on the planet, a natural connection to the natural world, basically allowing him to be in depth with all living things on the planet. It doesn't really matter in a fight scenario. His roar is extremely fucking loud, obviously loud enough to shatter glass and shake buildings, and be heard for miles and miles and miles away. Other than that, he's pretty tame in abilities. Let's go over Monster X's abilities. Gravity beams, super gravity beams. By super gravity beams, I mean his enhanced versions he gets when he goes Kizar form. Speaking of which, Kizar Ghidorah form. He also has levitation, partial flight, hyper durability, energy drain. Hyper durability is something that all Monsterverse, every kaiju would have. That includes Monsterverse Godzilla. I just forgot to mention it. On top of this, him being a Ghidorah, it's very likely he would not need to breathe at all, like in any way. For Final Wars Godzilla, he's got hyper agility, something Monsterverse actually lacks. Standard Atomic Breath, Spiral Atomic Breath, Red Spiral Ray, or Scorching Spiral Ray, Kizar Amp, which isn't really an ability he gets, it's an ability that has to be given to him, but Thermo is also not a thing the Legendary could just do. Look at it that way, it's pretty fucking even. So, I don't know what the hell you're going on about, but okay. He says this for agility, is that reflexes equal agility. Okay, well by that logic, then I guess Robin has better reflexes than fucking Superman. You're starting to see a issue with your argument there, buddy. No, you can be the most flexible person on the fucking planet, by that logic being more agilic than most people, and somebody throws something at you, you could be a complete fucking moron and not even react to it. They're two separate things for a reason. You could be the biggest, fattest motherfucker on earth, and you could dodge a fucking bullet. That make you more agilic than an NFL football player? No? Huh. It's odd, isn't it? It's almost like they're not connected in any fucking way whatsoever. Anyways, that argument was stupid. And that's just one video. A single video from this guy. And I have all this to say about it. It's insane. And this guy makes it even worse by saying shit like this. Ignoring the obvious issue here with what he's telling somebody to go do. It's the fact that he doesn't make any sense in anything he says. Everything he does is completely stupid. Everything he's ever done is either toxic or it's just flat out false information that he spreads. And honestly, the fact that he thinks he can go around saying shit like this is hilarious to me. As if anybody gives a fuck about his goddamn opinion. I don't walk around with that entitled look like I think everybody should care about what I say. Like my opinion's right because I say so. You can disagree with me. Hell, in my earlier videos, I tell people if they disagree, comment. This guy, you comment on his videos, he refers to you as a fan gay and goes, he's willing to tell people to kill themselves over a fucking argument involving a spicy lizard fighting another character. If you're willing to tell people to off themselves over something that petty, then you shouldn't be on the internet. You shouldn't be around. You're a toxic scumbag, and if you're not going to hold any punches, I promise you, you make a video on this, I'll show you what not holding any punches is really like. Because I will go fucking crazy on your channel. I will get your ass off YouTube, and that's a fucking promise. You keep making content like this, and I will make you pay for it. You're a toxic scumbag. Your videos make this Godzilla community infinitely worse. You're the epitome of a fanboy. Dumbass terms, a fan gay. And I really think you should reconsider your whole concept of a channel, since all you're out to do is piss everyone off and suck on Monster vs. Godzilla's dick. So, Meat Writer, fuck you and your channel.